Hey guys, and welcome back. We are here in our building big factory again, and well, the game's paused because I think you guys need to experience this with me. So, I effed up big time. Well, that's the bad news. The good news is, well, we'll get there. So, you know how, over the last several episodes, I've been throwing in oil barrels, empty barrels rather, into the system. And, I think I mentioned at least once or twice that, I must have thrown in at least 100, 200 barrels. Well, I found them. I kept throwing them in, and, and then the trains would come back empty. I was like, well, damn, what's happening? So I limited the trains. And as someone mentioned, I should limit the chests of empty barrels at the outpost, which is a good idea, and there was one or two that were not. So I did limit those. That was not the issue, though. So I come here to add some more barrels, and, well, we found where all the barrels are. So, we have a good 550 barrels here full of oil. Yeah, so what happened is somehow about 3 empty barrels got loaded onto this belt and was in front of these barrels, which made this not be able to pick them up, right? Because this can't insert empty barrels, it can only insert full barrels. That's just because of what the machine does. So, due to that mistake, which I don't even know how it happened, due to that mistake, we have had oil being brought in and not emptied for God knows how long. 500 plus barrels worth is a long time. So there you go, guys. That's the bad news. The good news is we have enough oil to last us for near a lifetime here. So the interesting thing now is that our things were running once in a while. We were getting a little bit of oil coming in, and I'm really not sure how. Because I don't know how. I mean, we didn't really have oil anywhere being brought in because this was all stopped up. So I'm not really sure how that was happening. But the good news is this is full now, or getting there. This is unbarreling as fast as it can. But we might actually want to pump in here. So yeah, there we go. There's that. I just figured we would experience this mistake together as a well, you guys are probably laughing your ass off. I am too, but it is a learning experience. Make sure you check stuff like this, because somehow I didn't notice these empty barrels, and then this kind of crap happens. And now most of our outposts still aren't actually producing much, but we do have a large amount built up here. So I thought I'd go over that. Now, I have done a little bit of work here between episodes. I added, or at least started to add, another solar layout here. We are working to build that. We are short on robots and some stone brick because we used it all for wall, as you remember. And what else did I do? I bumped up the laser turret storage amount we had. We had 50 limit, like a limit in the chest for 50, or in the logistics network rather. And I bumped it to 150 because we're going to need a whole ton for the wall we're building. And I think that was it. So today we're gonna go set up a few little stone outposts, and we might start on the wall, maybe add some more steel smelting, I think, because our steel smelting is lacking a bit. It takes a really surprising amount to get the amount of steel that you need. So first here though, I'm going to add a pump because I think that's part of this issue. What? Ew. Wait, what? Going here. Interesting. So this is actually being fed into here, which I suppose works. Okay, well, dust. So this is where the little bit of oil was coming from, because we're making it from the coal. But that was our only supply, which is, like, nowhere near enough. So, let's head over and start collecting the stuff we need. Now, really quick, just out of curiosity, and to blow us away even more, let's do the math here, guys. Let's see I think there was probably like about 550 barrels in there, and there's 25 in each barrel. So we had 13,750 oil in there. That's a lot. That is a lot of oil. Oh, and on top of that, we also have, I discovered, probably because we cut off the train, we also have a insane amount of oil built up here. We have this. We have 6 here, and we have an entire tank full here. So there's that. I'm actually going to leave this here, and the reason is it's kind of a nice reserve, so once we burn through all that, if we are low again, I will hook all this back up, and we can have a nice reserve of oil. We'll need to remember that, which, of course, you know, knowing me, I probably won't. But, got like a robot frenzy going on here. Let's head up here. Our steel is not doing great, and it's just due to a lack of smelting. Our circuits are doing fantastic, mostly because it's a lack of steel, so other stuff can't be made. But if we look here, guys, we have... we actually have a stone output. Is this really... Is that stone or iron? I can't... It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. There was a very good response on the last episode. You guys seem to really like it, which I'm super, super happy about. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think it was better than a lot of the previous episodes. What the hell? Isn't this stone? Yeah. And I think it's because we were more productive. We actually worked on stuff, and I do want to try to continue that as a trend for these following episodes. So I do want to try to get busy here. We do have a ton of stone right here, so I think what I'm going to do is we actually don't need maybe as many walls. Well, we do need as many walls as I thought, but I also didn't notice we had about 1.5K here, and then we also have nearly 2K that we were working on over here, and that might be enough at least to get us started. So here I'm just going to turn most of this into brick because furnace, right, duh, we are missing that. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna need a fast doohickey, another fast doohickey, and you're going to go into a chest that apparently we don't have. Great. Okay, well, let's go grab one then. We aren't automating them, so I actually need to grab circuits. The blue belt research did finish, which is fantastic. I don't know if that was on screen or not, but it does mean we can do blue belt now when we need to. You can see all the steel is just actually getting eaten right here. So it's not even making it down to the laser production, which is unfortunate. I mean, this is like not even half of a yellow belt, which is pretty pathetic. And as you can see, it's not a lack of iron, it's a lack of steel smelting. This, however, we can expand back, which I think will be our next task here because it's, you know, doesn't take long. And since we are expanding our solar, it should be able to handle that. I do want to limit, well, actually, let's just be smart. Actually, is this even part of the network? Most likely not. Great. Oh, I do have a roboport, sweet. And of course, it's not going to be able to connect to anything. Actually, it is. Let's pop it down like here. Something like that. Okay, now we're gonna connect to there. Connect. We'll just say like 500. No, because it takes I think 600 to make our little pathway between solar farms we have. So I'm gonna say 1,000. I mean, there's tons of stone here still, so get him working. And now this, we can actually pretty easily expand backwards. So, gonna have even more of a steel shortage as we undo this, but not for long. I'm just gonna go as far back as I can, to be honest. We'll need it. Now, iron may or may not be able to keep up. I guess we'll find out here. Okay, so nice using electric furnaces. I don't need like a weird splitter setup to get coal in there, and just makes it so much simpler, really. I need to make some of these. I do have them being made, but I'm not requesting them for this late into the game. For being like 50 plus hours into the game, we have actually pretty low tech in some aspects. Like, this is like horrible logistics request slot amount and stuff, but yeah. Tech is expensive, and again, we're focusing on the power armor right now. That is most important. And I'm out. Great. These I am requesting. The robots are just kind of worthless. Alright. No! Okay, inserters. I'm gonna need a ton more of these. So we actually don't need to set up a stone outpost, which is good. That does save us time. Go ahead and add this. Boom, boom, boom. And how are we setting these up? We were going like that? Oh, well that one's throwing us off. I think it's every 2, kind of, like that. Is the way it seems to be. Get that, and that, and then, okay, well that one was wrong, apparently. Okay, so this is only on one side. I really hate how it does that. It wasn't doing that. And I know Zuri, I mean, I agree with him that you don't need balancers when this happens. It just is annoying to look at to me. But once this side backs up, this other side will come through. My worry, though, is that it is only one side, which, I mean, that does limit throughput, right? It's only half of it. This will help, though. Actually, that just fixes it. Duh, Sturm, come on. You doofus. Alright, so we do have, let's check on our solar panels. We do have 4.8K solar panels now. We had 4.1, so we added 700 so far. We're still missing some. They're not done yet. It's a huge thing to build, really. Everything's backed up. That should hopefully help steel a bit, considering I actually did it right. Yeah. I didn't manage to send the wrong ore down the thing like last time. So if we're going to start on our wall, we probably want to start here. And that's because we are getting attacked here. I did get attacked off screen while I was working, or more like AFKing here. And there's a base there, so I need to take that out. We're going to wall from here over to here, and then from here, I guess to here somewhere. Okay, so what do we need? Well, we need to empty our inventory first. So, I guess, sure, thanks guys. We have an actual storage, like, little doohickey storehouse. Don't need that, don't need that. Pretty much gonna get rid of anything I'm not gonna need. Resource monitor, which I failed to use. I just forget. I forget a lot of stuff, if you don't know already. So, a radar actually would probably be good. We'll keep a radar accumulator. They do need those. One more can't hurt. Throw some barrels in here now that we now that we know we don't actually need empty barrels. Once all the hundreds of full ones get emptied, we should be good. Splitters, engine units. I mean, I don't want to get rid of stuff that, like, I'm gonna need in the future, because then I'll just have to collect it again. But we do want, oh, I don't, well, actually I might. I don't know why I would need landfill, but I might. Don't need electric engines, don't need that. And actually, I might have gone insane, because I came up with an idea. You know, I was like, well, we're going to have the walls, we're going to put lasers there and stuff, but then how are we going to repair it? So, alright, get ready for this, guys. It's going to be cool. It's nothing, like, super new, but it's something I've never done. And what we're going to do, right, is we're going to have these big-ass walls, like, basically surrounding this entire area, with turrets. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a train system that goes around all the walls. It's just going to be one train. It's going to be kind of like a loop, I guess, because there's only going to ever be one train on it. But we're going to have a train going around the whole perimeter of the wall, and there's going to be roboports. There's going to be 4 different networks, one for each major section of the wall. We don't want them all connected because that creates lag. It would be an issue for the robots, but there's going to be roboports and stuff to repair, and then there's going to be several stations along the way for each segment of wall, and like passive provider chests to drop repair packs in, and the robots can use them. So we're pretty much just going to have a repair pack train constantly going around the wall system, dropping off repair packs when they're needed. And that should keep things intact. So it's going to be a huge endeavor, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Get rid of that. We're not going to do the train system quite yet. The wall is obviously the first priority. I don't know why I have all these electric engines. Those would be important, seeing as we need them for power armor. You derp. Don't need that. I think that should be good. I don't need those either. Okay, and we're going to go in. Someone suggested, and I honestly don't know why it was off. And I want that ticked on. Here we go. That makes it way easier. Oh, see, look, there's even stuff. Am I requesting these? No, there's stuff in here I didn't need. Like, why do I have all these? I don't need all this. And it's... Wow, it's so much easier to find stuff. Damn. I don't know why I turned that off. Okay, so there we go. Let's grab some lasers while we're over this way. And let's try not to forget anything this time. I usually end up forgetting something. Let's just... We'll grab a stack. There's no steel, but that's fine, I guess. So... Right now we don't really have the roboports to be setting that up. I could put some down manually. Actually, we do. Just take 5. Now that these are actually kind of built up. It's going to eat through steel pretty fast, but whatever. Now, somewhere, I could have sworn we set up repair packs being made. Somewhere. Gonna need some robots, which... Why you no work? Why you no work, game? Batteries. Great. That's backed up, which is good. 1 robot. That's fantastic. Okay then, well, I guess we'll do this ourselves. And, so we need those, and really all we need for these guys is circuits. They're super cheap, actually, aside from the robot frames. Actually, I have a ton of circuits, I don't know why I'm doing that. And repair packs. Let's see if we can find them. Go on a scavenger hunt here. I would be astonished. Do I really not have these? Well, there's 50 in here somewhere. And I feel like that's too many for me to have, like, just randomly put in manually. Can't find them here in a second. I'll just request them. Like, I probably don't... Well, I kind of do need all that. Damn it! I hate when this happens. Where are they? Well, I guess we'll request them and try to follow the robots here. So we'll request, we'll request 50, I suppose. And we'll see if they bring them from storage or from somewhere else. Oh, there they are. There we go. It's like a breadcrumb trail of robots here. So that's good. Thanks, guys. I'm just way better at this than you right now, so I'll just grab them. And then we just need wall, and we can get started here, guys. So we have a plethora of walls. This is still this is actually still an issue. And again, we just need more smelting. That's all it is. Just need more smelting. Oh, I guess we'll just grab this wall. It doesn't really matter. Grab that. Gonna need a ton of these. I do actually have a ton of these. And we're gonna need a lot of these, so... Or at least enough to get us over there. That's pretty much why we need them. I'm gonna need some steel here. Thank you. Just enough to get us over there. It is a bit of a way, so I want to make sure. Of course, I was silly and dumped all my steel. But, you know, go figure. I'm really happy we figured out the oil, though. I'm kind of mad at myself and just kind of blown away as to how that even happened. But it did, so just need to be careful of that. At least we do have a huge amount of oil built up, and then that extra reserve down the other way. And also, well, if we're running power out there anyway, we might as well just turret creep the bases, because I don't really feel like running all the way back to get distractors and flamethrower fuel. So what we'll do is we'll connect it up here. Come on, trees. run over here. I better not get run over. Damn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Come on. I hate these forests. At least I can kind of run it in a straight line. Is this really all I have? We're never going. This is nowhere near enough. I feel like when I first started playing Factorio, these seemed to have such a long reach, and now it's just like they have not much at all. Oh jeez. Okay, that was potentially really, almost really bad. Let's put those there, and save the game. It's always smart. Half the time I forget to do it. And it's nighttime, so even though I have more light, I really can't see anything about this base right now. Let's stick these guys here. Get wrecked. Doing this at night, power-wise may not be the smartest idea, but I guess we'll find out. I thought this base was bigger. Maybe it's just a lot of worms? Okay. At least I can see it now. We could have gone a lot closer with the other power poles, but... Okay, that's accomplishing nothing. Die, you stupid bugs! Stop it! You're hurting my turrets, no! I feel like the flamethrower is actually this way more effective. I can't repair these fast enough, not all of them. This is actually a huge pain. You can see why we need a train of repair packs to go around, because this is kind of a big pain to do, and we would eat through repair packs like really fast. Okay, so tear up all these. We don't need like a bajillion lines of turrets. And then actually what I'm gonna do, I know there's still part of a base there, by the way. What we're gonna do is gonna I feel like that's gonna get attacked while I'm tearing these up, and it's just gonna die. Do that, because we don't want like tons of these just sitting around. Is that max reach? That's max reach. Do need to utilize the max reach though. Okay, so, oh jeez, none of that, please. Actually, you get to burn to death. That's what you deserve. Get it. Die. Yeah, you can't touch my shields, man. Okay, luckily we're almost there because I probably still maybe didn't even bring enough power poles and steel. Go a little bit farther right. I can panic push here. Now during the day our power should definitely be able to handle this. Stop it. Like we've already gone through like 10 repair packs just doing this. That was bad placement, by the way. Placing them farther back like that doesn't do any good, because then they're just out of reach of what they're shooting. Ouch. Why is there smoke? Is that still from that burning worm I caught on fire? Alright, well, I guess this is a good place as any to start the wall, because we are going to connect it to this body of water, so... Let's get started. And don't worry, not every episode, in fact, this may actually be the only episode where I do the wall. I might just do the rest off screen. But Mostly just because I can't imagine it's that entertaining. I do want to do a bit on screen just so you guys can kind of see it and get an idea what's going to happen here. Okay. Yeah, I suppose, I mean, I could, well, let's see how these line up. Actually, part of me wants to be able to access that, but I feel like actually going lower might be a little better idea. Okay. I'm thinking like, I'm just trying to make sure we don't have to do like some wacky part diagonal thing or something. I think like right here would be a very good place. Now, I wish I had robots on me and I could use my roboport. However, I mean for trees, it's gonna be, it would have really been nice actually. However, I can make some. Since I brought all this stuff, you derp. This is actually just faster, I think. Like, unless I'm hitting trees, me just running and placing it is actually pretty fast. And I think this should be like the only forest on this particular side that we're doing. Now, eventually, I would definitely like to make this double-walled. I think someone might have suggested that, or even if they didn't, it's still a good idea. Damn it. I do want to make sure we have enough to even just do single-walled, though, so... Great. Trees don't burn, exterm. Come on. Or not trees, rocks. Trees do burn. Rocks do not. I guess I thought I had my normal gun. But, yeah, I want to make sure we have enough for single layer here. And you do want to be careful. You're getting a little close there, and I don't have the power. Oh man, I wish I had distractors or something. I wish I had flamethrower or something. I don't want to run. I mean, this is a long way to run power. But gotta do it. Gotta do it for the turrets anyway. So we want to make sure. I mean, I think this would actually be a totally fine place. And this, I mean, we can just run them. Oh. That. Yeah. Stupid tree. Mess me up. Alright. And the reason I'm doing these, if people are wondering, the reason I'm doing these instead of the big ones is because we actually want turrets this often. Since, you know, the biters won't necessarily attack, like, the exact little places where these would be. We do want turrets here, and that's why we need so many damn turrets, because, you know, we're gonna have, like, an insane amount along this wall. So, let's, hope for the best here. Now we can go one or two more. I'm fast enough to get him. Get wrecked. Nope, that's it. Well, I was looking for repair packs, but laser turret would have worked too. Now, again, this is kind of veering off, but oh geez, run! Oh, and that's not even connected. Connect. No. Don't kill all my lasers. No! Did I lose any? That was a close call. that was some major panic right there. And that's the other reason we need a ton of power, actually, guys, because the drain for these dudes is 24 kilowatts, which may not seem like much, but when you have, like, I don't even know how many we're gonna have, like maybe 1,000 or so just sitting there, that's a lot. That's a lot of power just idly. And then, you know, if several of them are firing on different walls at once, it's going to be a huge amount because, as you can see, each one here takes 4 megawatts when firing. Which actually, did they increase that again? I know in like 0.12 or something they increased it, but I thought they only increased it to like 2 megawatts. Interesting. See, we've used like 20 repair packs. Jeez. These bases are a pain. This is actually so much easier with the flamethrower and stuff. I should have brought it, but... Alright, so this is almost good. We'll finish this wall, and then that might be an episode. I know not quite as productive as last time. However, it's something a little different. And next time will definitely be productive because I'll just finish the walls off screen, I think. Unless you guys actually want to see me do all of that. Yeah, I'll finish those off screen, and then next episode we can actually like really work on other stuff. Like, I'll have to look back at the episode before this one and actually see everything I said we needed to do. I think we needed like a huge amount, like 80 engine production things or something. So next time we might need to work on that, and then also expand our copper thing for the circuits probably, and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do, oh, we do have a RoboPort. Well, I'll start with one, I guess. And my deconstruction doohickey, go like this, just take down pretty much everything that's in the way, guys. Just watch, I probably missed the entire line that I needed to go down. Yep. Dang it. Come on. Oh my god. It's hard with these trees. I can't actually see where I'm going, and then I hit the trees. It's really quite frustrating. Okay, that's it. New plan. Or not. Where's my blueprint? Blueprint this. And the reason I'm doing this is because it'll, if I'm shift clicking, by the way, this will pretty much just automatically assign any trees to be deconstructed, so I don't have to try to figure out like what line they're on. And I know it's overlapping a bit. Holy shit, back up. Oh man. Oh, that's what, like, until you get out here, if your radar hasn't like scanned over this again, you miss stuff like that, and wow. Good thing I was at least paying a little attention. That would have, actually, I would have just died, actually, right there if I just ran straight into it. Which I'm surprised I didn't, because, I mean, really, I mean, you guys know, I'm pretty oblivious, so... Did I really use all... Okay. But, well, no wonder we were getting attacked. Jeez, that is, I mean, this is a lot of bases I didn't think were here. And I think what I'm gonna do is... Yeah, come on, you slow pokes. I'm gonna leave that as is, and, what's our episode time looking like? Oh, 32 minutes. Holy God, I'm so sorry. This is so long, guys. Wow, I really thought we were at, like, maybe 25 minutes. Anyway, again, I know last episode was long, too. I do apologize for this being so long for people who don't like that. I will try to keep them a little shorter. For those who enjoy it, then here you go again. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, guys, I really appreciate it. Hope you did enjoy. And next time, we will be working on the engines probably, and doing a lot of that type of productive stuff. But until then, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.